Austin Gumber, you had a great game though. You had a good game. Finally. You had an excellent game. Yeah, I think everyone should be fine now.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies.
Hey! Shout out to Pete Alonso Marcelo Jr. Jimmy McClanahan does well. Let's talk about my boy.
All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match
He
it
did give up
today.
7 hits though. That was an issue. But it's an issue we can fix. I threw a lot of hittable location. He's a lefty, going up against all righty lineup.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, German Marquez. What do we have on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ready to go now. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
Fastball in for a strike. Underway here this afternoon.
Yes, sir. 10-50. I like some things more than second change, honestly.
A little bit low. And the count even 1-1.
All right.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Over to first, and he saved. Marquez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. Runner takes off, pitch misses. Save it.
Damn, Henry Davis?
He easily steals the bag. Line drive to short and caught. Okay, let's check out the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they
all the
left
righties
a ton
on
of
the
runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
That's down the hand. A slider missed. Just missed.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Bro, they are taking me to
One
school.
out, the runner at second here in the second game of the series. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Jamer Candelario stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag,
Let's
and
go.
that'll do it. So one left for Cincinnati. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. It's back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Nick Martinez.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly to first.
Oh,
and
my.
he just gets it there in time. 1 away. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog. And
now here is Alex Call. Up the middle, McLean gets it to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Ezekiel Tovar. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
2 for 8 against Martinez, 2 strikeouts.
Slice down the right side. That one out to right. Benson makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. And that one fouled off. Up the middle.
Come on, man.
That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
TJ Friedl in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And a strike to the outside corner at 95. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Bro.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
That to right. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
Second inning here, no score. Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
In the dirt, but kept close. Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. You need a big strikeout here.
Second and third here. 1 away.
Bro, he's not
That wasn't
out.
an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him.
It's a strikeout.
Not afraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Spencer Steer.
Oh, that's a strike, dude.
Takes ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1
2
ball.
outs. 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Coors Field. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia. Fouled off left side. And now the 0-1.
Got him.
A ball ripped right
Bastard.
field. That one back, and that one is gone.
Let's go.
That's worth the price of admission. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
He's our power hitter, dude. We don't have much power.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. High fly ball out towards left field. Going
Would I
back on
get out
this
here?
one.
No.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and
these
hold
pitches.
onto it after contact.
2 down, bases empty. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. Out to short. Tosses to first. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Marquez back to work. And a foul ball.
He's gonna have to grind through this shit.
Swing and a chopper out to short. 1 up, 1 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Whoops, my bad.
Way out front for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to.
Hope he gave me that one.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
We had a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
De La Cruz batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Outside. 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That's down and
Oh, he wanted to swing at it too. Damn it.
2 balls, 1
Swing
strike.
at it.
That
That's
one
ball 3.
misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. That clips the corner.
Account's full.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Ellie falls victim to the K.
Let's go.
Reds down in.
Thank you, Marquez.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening
go.
of late. Really been struggling.
Oh, yeah. Hey, 3-game win streak, though. 3-game win streak.
That one fouled off.
3 for 8? 3 Ks? That's not bad. Really?
Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball.
that the first ball he's thrown?
2 strikes to count.
Chases the changeup
Fuck,
in
why'd
the
I swing
dirt.
at that? I can't get a hold of
Stevenson
that.
gathers,
Changeup.
throws to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Next for Colorado, Henry Davis. And first offering is fouled off.
I think it's that changeup, dude. 251 home run for
One
RBIs.
out, base
Not
is
his
empty.
OPS is crazy. Well, 891, but
Just missed.
required him in that trade for Kyle Freeland. I don't know why the Pirates wanted to trade make that trade, but well.
Next offering is downstairs.
Marquez has already thrown 40-something pitches. He's only thrown 19.
Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. High fly ball.
I was
right
having too
field.
close to take.
Benson drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Had to take that one though.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Last 4 games, he has a double and 3 RBIs. He's kind of struggling in this series though.
And strike
Bro,
2.
that
He finds
changeup.
himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Yeah, you're not gonna keep getting me with that pitch.
Next one misses. Full count, 3-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra base. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Alex Call.
1 for
2
11 is
outs and a
crazy.
runner at third. Here in the last half of the third.
Alex Call, his second hit, drives in a run.
In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about
12-10.
what you did at the plate. You trusted your
Sorry.
hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Come on, Ezekiel.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar.
That's another hit.
That'll be a base hit.
Let's go.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. First pitch fastball,
Our
great
MVP.
spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Fouled off. He was late.
Last game he had 2 double and 3 in a game.
And the righty deals. That
Fuck.
one lifted to left. Fraley should have it. He's got it. And that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark.
See if I can get it to
as
3
we go to
on
the
the
top
4.
of the 4th. Now batting Jamer Candelario. And the first
And I gotta
offering, a
take my
fastball
shower.
for a strike.
I'm bad.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that,
ready for work.
you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Outside low.
Come on now, man.
And that is ball
1-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. Knocks that one away. And
How do
we'll
they
do it
foul off
again.
every pitch?
Fans
Thank you.
another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Good eye right there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, TJ Friedel. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Line drive and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Another one.
Got him.
5 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on them.
And we're back.
All right, I'll be back, boys. I gotta go get ready for it.
Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. That one ripped. Back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Estrada in his 6th season, 29 years old, and usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike.
I always see second basemen as being pretty versatile guys you can move around, and so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all. Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Colorado's DH, Sam Hilliard. First pitch, outside. Just misses. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Davis in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Hilliard off of first with 2 away. And they'll do it again. In the dirt, blocked. Got it. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Doyle makes the grab, 1 down. And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and he just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside. There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 3-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the DH, Spencer Steer. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit in the air, center field. Doyle makes the catch for the out. 2 down. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the 1st. Foul ball. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one to first. Tolia takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Tony Santillan.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 1 for 2. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Call. Stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Scott Barlow up and throwing for Terry Francona. Rogers, the lefty, warming up as well. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
Chop to the left side. Candelario fires over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Ezekiel Tovar will hit next. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him swinging. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Rockies 3 and the Reds 1. Back here at Coors Field. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ellie De La Cruz. Marquez back to work. And foul ball.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
There's a strike.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This one popped up. Freeman. One down. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to Tolia, and that quickly 2 away. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And it's even up. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. German Marquez is done in this one, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Lucas Gilbreth takes over on the mound.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. A strikeout and a walk. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. Here comes Stevenson around third. He'll score, and it's a 1-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So 2 down, and now Will Benson. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Nope,
and that misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Two outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia. One hammered. That's back there. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
All these Rockies digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. That's down and in. A slider missed. One-two now. No question about this one. It's out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
Here's the left fielder, Tyro Estrada. And that one is lifted in the air. Benson settles under this one, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Two and one now. That one missed. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Chop back up the middle. Stevenson whips it to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. 2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Sam Hilliard.
The last time I checked, the game was 5-2.
And
I mean, 3-0. Oh, they hit home run. Oh shit, Tolia and McMahon hit solo shots here. Pretty cool. He pitched well.
He pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Hey.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 5-2.
Damn, that's back to back. They would happen this inning.
Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And that one is in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
0-1. That's in there. Next offering is down low. Goes down looking.
There you go.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Got him looking.
Oof.
2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. First offering, and it just misses. Gilbreth, 29 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Zach Eflin leaning for war is ridiculous.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fastball is outside. Off the plate, ball 3. Goes down swinging for the strikeout.
Let's go.
And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Reds go down. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Scott Barlow.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one the other way.
Damn it.
One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
All right.
2 down, bases empty. Alex Call digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Ground ball right side. And
All hittable
Carlos
pitches.
Strand steps on the bag, and it's a welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Bird. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. McLean in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a tapper. Not in time to get
Damn
him,
it.
and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Got a bitch, dude.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. McLean gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hacks and misses.
There
It's
goes
a
Jake Bird.
strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief, because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ball to strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
No, he's not a lockdown closer, please don't.
Ground ball could be 2. Oh, a great flip. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Stevenson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. McMahon. The throw to first.
Oof.
And that is the inning. Reds lead 1. They trail at 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And it's fouled away. The shortstop takes a ball. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle.
Let's go,
and that
Ezekiel
one
Tovar.
finds its way through.
2 for 4.
And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Michael Tolia.
Oh,
And
man.
first offering is fouled off. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Nobody out. Runner at first. in the dirt. Center field.
Damn it.
Friedel makes the catch, and there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
So a man aboard, Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies.
I don't know what else I could have done.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
0-1.
That one almost
1-1.
got him.
All right, now let's relax.
The 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
2
ran
balls,
inside,
2
almost
strikes.
got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just
Count
missing
full.
there. And the count's full.
Yeah, you're not gonna keep doing this forever on me.
Drilled out towards
Bastard.
left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. And it's
Ryan McMahon.
And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 7-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he...
Taylor Rogers gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard,
What the fuck did
he
he get
almost
Taylor
has to
Rogers?
just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. This to third. Candelario on the first. And Estrada is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Tyler Freeman. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout.
Damn, the one pitches is crazy.
Swinging a foul out of play. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. That's the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. Last chance. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
You know what, Jake? Let's
Bird
get
back
you a
to
shit.
work. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
I want to see you good with the base running, and then I'm bringing in bottom.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
On the ground, Freeman sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now the right fielder, Will Benson.
Will Benson.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Come on, Jake Bird.
And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Manager out of the dugout. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Victor Vodnik.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these
0-1's
hitters.
the count.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Over to Freeman. They
That's
get
an out.
one. The double play ends it right here.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players.
That was clutch. Obviously, we're playing against Houston here. I don't care. We're playing July 25th. And we're playing Pittsburgh here. Or here, one of the two. Depends on whenever Paul Skeem pitches. He has over 1,000 strikeouts. Good for him. Hey, this guy's been lights out. Alright, let's get beat. I'm telling you, Zach Littell will be mine. Bobby Miller might be a guy to trade for. No, wait, didn't someone get rid of... Where's he at? Hold on. They DFA'd him in real life, didn't they? Right? I'm not tripping. They DFA'd the brother in real life. Why did we... He's not even that bad. Hold on. Victor Vodnik is probably going to be a good player for us. I can always bring in Diego Castillo too. He's pitched well. Lucas Gilbert just had a good game. Let's move you to Double A real quick, Tristan. Alright, I'll bring you up probably in the next couple of years. We still gotta get rid of Marquez. Beltner can still be here. Gotta get rid of Gumber. And then we can bring him up in. But now we need someone here. There you go, Castillo, you can be in the game. Oh shit. Like, let's let him find himself a little bit. Chase the Lander has not been pitching well. Alright. That should be a good trade. Anyways, that's gonna be a piece.